Hello and welcome to another reaction. I'm AJ Knox and tonight I'm watching Field of Dreams. I actually had never heard of this movie, but my executive producer patron on Patreon, John Swan, requested this movie, so yeah, I'm interested in seeing what happens. I've heard this is a very emotional movie. Some people on my Patreon mentioned that they get really emotional at the end, so I'm interested in seeing what happens. I haven't watched a drama in a while, and I need to get more sports movies on my roster, so yeah, I'm interested in seeing what happens. Let me know in the comments below what your favorite part of this movie is, and without further ado, let's get into the movie.
Dad was a Yankees fan then, so of course I rooted for Brooklyn. But in '58, the Dodgers moved away, so we had to find other things to fight about. And when it came time to go to college, I picked the farthest one from home I could find.
Sounds about right.
I marched, I smoked some grass, and I met Annie. The only thing we had in common was that she came from Iowa, and I had once heard of Iowa. Annie and I got married in June of '74.
They got married but didn't have anything in common?
Then Annie got the crazy idea that she could talk me into buying a farm. But until I heard the voice, I'd never done a crazy thing in my whole life.
The voice? What's that? Interesting. Something coming from the heavens? Ooh, is it James Earl Jones' voice? It's got a heavenly voice for sure.
If you build it, he will come.
Okay. That's when you run.
Annie, what was that?
What was what?
That voice just now. What was it?
We didn't hear anything.
If you build it, he will come.
Who's he, I wonder?
Hey, are you really hearing voices?
Just one. If you build it, he will come.
If you build what, who will come?
What do you want to build?
He didn't say.
I hate it when that happens.
Me too.
Yeah, to be honest, it's always like one of the signs. They never give you the full explanation. They just make you think about it and figure it out for yourself. Like, just tell me what you want, dog.
Build what? What is this?
Ray?
It's okay, honey. I'm just talking to the cornfield.
So I don't think this is a horror, but it's starting out a little scary. Not sure what it means.
Who's hearing voices?
Ray is. No, I'm not. Noises. You know, that darn tractor. I'm just gonna get some 3-in-1 oil.
Crazy's playing in the background too. I love that. It's like, uh-oh, here we go. It's happening. Interesting. And it's giving him visions. All right, it's giving him some signs. Let's start building. It's what he loves to do, right?
I think I know what "if you build it, he will come" means. I think it means that if I build a baseball field out there, that shoeless Joe Jackson will get to come back and play ball again.
You're kidding. I thought my family was crazy, but this is the craziest thing I've ever heard of.
At least he can openly talk to her about it. He feels comfortable enough to talk to her about it.
Do you think I'm crazy?
Yes,
Passionate, at least.
but I also think if you really feel you should do this, then you should do it.
Oh, that's so sweet. Yes. So supportive. That's what we all need. Someone that says, like, this idea is crazy, but do it. Do you. If you feel like you really need to do it, this is your chance. You never know when you'll get another one.
Any sign?
Something's gonna happen out there. I can feel it.
I love that it's right outside of their window, too. His passion is just right there.
Considering how much less acreage we have for corn, I say we'll probably almost break even. We used up
Uh-oh.
all our savings on that field, Ray.
Daddy?
So what are you saying? We can't keep the field?
Makes it real hard to keep the farm.
Daddy?
In a minute, Karen.
There's a man out there on your lawn.
A ghost? The voice? Wow. That feeling he must have where he's just like, I was right. I did this. It's happening. He's here. That must feel so incredible. If he's actually there and not an apparition.
Can you pitch? Yeah. Not bad.
Oh, he's so nervous. Come on, you can do it. I believe in you. Do your best. Wow.
hit.
It's so funny. He's having trouble with his words because he's just like, this is my idol. Straight up just like, oh, that was cool.
Man, I just love this game. I used to love traveling on the trains from town to town. And it was the crowd rising to their feet. The ball was hit deep. Shoot. I played for nothing.
Wow, they love baseball the way I love movies. It's intense. Oh, can you not cross the threshold? The stones? Gotta stay on the field.
Hey, is this heaven? No, it's Iowa.
Could be his version of it, though.
Where's he going?
I don't know.
Wow, interesting. I wonder if they're gonna have more people playing actual games.
Daddy, the baseball game is on.
Excuse us.
Annie, I don't believe this guy. I mean, I'm trying to bail him out and he goes off to watch television. He used to be so normal.
Yeah.
Before he moved to Iowa. No way. This is awesome. It's a real field, guys. Let's go. They're so ecstatic. I love it. I'm finally getting to play again.
If you'd have run like that against Detroit, I'd have won 20 games that year. Pete's sakes, Chakotay, that was 68 years ago. Give it up, will you?
At least they're aware of the time. That's really interesting.
Ray? Honey, Mom and everybody's leaving now.
Well, it was, thanks for coming.
So I guess people that don't believe can't see them. That makes sense.
So I thought you two were going to watch some game.
Guess it's not really a game, it's more like a practice. See, there's only 8 of them, so they can't play a real game.
Just play along. Just act like he's doing it for his daughter. Come on.
Well, you don't see him?
Karen, honey, what are you watching?
The baseball man.
Do you see the baseball man right now?
Of course I do.
You really don't see him?
I don't think it's very polite to try to make other people feel stupid.
Mom, wait a minute. Mom, wait a minute.
Maybe he's just trying to help out his kid, you know? Hang out. Let's make up a game and have some fun together. Jeez, everybody gotta be serious all the time.
68 years since I wore this uniform, still fits me like a glove.
You must keep in pretty good shape.
Let's see, I died in 70. That means I haven't had a cigarette in, what, 18 years?
Oh, they're like friends. Yay.
I'm melting! I'm melting!
Oh, what a world. It's so cool.
Ease his pain.
What? Sorry, what? I didn't understand. What? Ease his pain. What pain? All right? Whose pain?
Legit, I'd be so frustrated if I were him. Give me something else, something more. Come on, dog. I guess it's all about the journey and figuring out yourself and growing from what you learn, but still.
Smut and filth like this has no place in our schools.
Fascist. I'd like to ease her pain.
Mrs. Keswick, that book you're waving about is hardly smut. It is considered by many critics to be the classic novel about the 1960s, and he is widely regarded as the finest satirist of his time.
Yeah, well, I think he's a pervert.
What planet are these people from?
Iowa.
I think if you had experienced even a little bit of the 60s, you might feel the same way, too.
I experienced the 60s.
No, I think you had 2 50s and moved right on into the 70s.
Well, your husband plowed under his corn and built a baseball field. The weirdo.
Okay, I'm Michael Jackson with his popcorn right now.
At least he is not a book burner, you Nazi cow.
Ooh, girl.
At least I'm not married to the biggest horse's ass in 3 counties.
All right, Beulah, do you want to step outside? Fine.
Let's do it. Let's go. Get it, girl.
Who's for the Bill of Rights? Who thinks freedom is a pretty darn good thing? Come on, let's see those hands.
Everybody.
All right, there you go, America. I'm proud of you. I mean it.
Annie, you gotta go.
Time to go home. I love how excited she is. She's so adorable.
God, it's just like the 60s again.
I just figured it out. I know.
I love her.
Terrence Mann.
What about him?
That's who's paying.
Oh, how do you know that?
I was right about building a field, wasn't I?
He's my favorite writer, too. But what's Terrence Mann got to do with baseball?
Let's find that connection. I don't know.
He wrote a story. A character that Mann created 26 years ago is named John Kinsella, my father.
Oh, I love that connection.
Okay, the last interview he ever gave was in 1973. Guess what it's about?
Some kind of team sport.
Baseball.
I know this is totally nuts, but there's a reason.
What? Just tell me what it is.
There's something at Fenway Park, and I gotta be there with Terrence Mann to find it out.
Is Fenway the one with the big green wall in left field?
Yeah.
I dreamt last night you were at Fenway with Terrence Mann.
No frickin' way.
Halfway up on the aisle?
Yeah, you were keeping score and
I was eating a hot dog. I had the same dream.
I'll help you.
Here we go. Yes. All right. They're both getting signs. I love that she's with him on this, you know. Even if she kind of doubts it a little bit because they're going through financial hardships and stuff like that, she's like, all right, something's going on. This has a higher meaning. We have to do this. I love it. Like, get you a partner that supports you like that, for sure.
Who the hell are
There he is.
Sir, my name's Ray Kinsella.
Oh, okay. He's a software developer living in that place, though? Guess things were a little bit different back then.
We got a learning disability here.
Mr. Mann, if I could just have 1 minute.
I don't give interviews, and I'm no longer a public figure. I just want to be left alone.
He needs peace. He needs something.
You once wrote, there comes a time when all the cosmic tumblers have clicked into place and the universe opens itself up for a few seconds to show you what's possible.
Oh my
So what's
God.
happening?
You're from the 60s.
Yeah, actually.
Ow, hey.
Oh my God.
Back to the 60s.
Wait a
Back.
second.
There's no place for you here in the future.
It's like bug spray or something?
You've changed.
Yes, I suppose I have. Peace, love, dope. Now get the hell out of here.
Oh, poor guy has been through way too much. So many people probably bringing him down the entire time he was doing his work, and after a certain point, he just said, screw it. He's gotta help him. He's actually doing it. He's not gonna fall for that, dummy.
What the hell is that?
The gun, what do you think it is?
It's your finger.
It's not, it's a gun.
He's not dumb.
I'm gonna beat you with a crowbar and then you go away.
Whoa, wait, you can't do that. You're a pacifist.
So what? You kidnapping me? What's the deal here?
I was hoping I could just convince you to come with me.
Why?
Yeah, this is a strange request. This is when you say, I've been hearing voices.
I'm not gonna get rid of you, am I?
No, if you just come to this game with me, I swear to God, I will never bother you again. Not even a Christmas card.
It is intriguing. I'd be interested. I don't know if I'd actually go, though. It is a free ticket, though.
I spent all my misery years ago. I got no more pain left for any of you.
He's tired. He's done.
I haven't published a word in 17 years, and still I have to endure lunatics like you. What do you think would happen if I suddenly came out with a new book that beat me dry?
Seriously. Oh my gosh. I mean, they'd either appreciate it or just tear him down again. You never know. It's a lot of pressure, especially with that much time in between.
Go the distance. Go the distance.
I feel like I'd misinterpret these signs so badly. Like, what do you mean?
What's the matter?
You didn't see that?
See what?
I'm sorry, I guess you didn't have to be here.
Fine, let's go.
I wonder, is this voice his father's voice or something? Maybe trying to reconnect with him with everything that he said earlier? I feel like it's gotta be. Is he gonna explain anything to him? It's kind of awkward just sitting in silence while he drives him back.
You got another message, didn't you?
You think I'm crazy?
I already think you're crazy. What did it say?
Said the man's done enough. Leave him alone.
I wonder if he's gonna get a vision now. Be interesting. Everyone he connects with starts to get visions similar to his.
Moonlight Graham.
You saw it.
So what?
Creepy.
It's all right to admit it. It's what told me to find you. Did you hear it?
Go the distance.
Go the distance. Yes.
Yes. Do you know what it means?
Yes. It means we're going to Minnesota to find Moonlight Graham.
I'm loving this journey. Oh man. Like what? Let's do it. Let's get everybody involved. Changing some lives.
How are things with you?
Fine.
Great. Look, Ann, I gotta go, okay? Give Karen a hug for me, and I love you.
I love you too. Hey.
I hope she's really okay and not just saying it to be supportive because...
Annie, you got no choice in the matter.
Man, that's tough, man. Just gotta deal with all of that stuff while he's gone.
Do you know you're missing?
What?
His father, who lives in Baltimore, notified police after receiving no answer to repeated telephone calls.
No cell phones back then.
What did I tell him?
Yeah, what do you tell other people? Going on a crazy ride. Gonna go help some dead people.
Are you Moonlight Graham?
No one's called me Moonlight Graham in 50 years. I told Alicia I was going to take a walk.
Do you mind if I join you? I mean, I'd like to talk to you.
Let's walk over to my office.
Wow, this is so interesting.
What's so interesting about a half an inning that would make you come all the way from Iowa to talk to me about it 50 years after it happened?
I think it's to ask you if you could do anything you wanted, if you could have a wish.
And are you the kind of a man who could grant me that wish?
We'll see. That's such an interesting question. It's like, what would I do?
To run the bases, stretch a double into a triple, flop face first into third. That's my wish, Rickon. And is there enough magic out there in the moonlight?
What would you say if I said yes?
Definitely. Let's go play with the big boys.
I really think you're supposed to come with us.
No.
But your wish.
It'll have to stay a wish.
Came this close. I mean, it would kill some men to get that close to their dream and not touch it. God, they'd consider it a tragedy.
Son, if I'd only gotten to be a doctor for 5 minutes, now that would have been a tragedy.
He was able to do a lot. Sometimes your life changes for a reason. Probably able to save a lot of people as a doctor.
And he says if we don't sell to them, they're gonna foreclose.
Oh, no.
Ray, we don't have the money.
I've got to take Mr. Mann back to Boston first, huh?
No. I'm going to Iowa with you.
Really? Okay. He wants to see the field. Yes.
I need all the Carmichael kit right now.
I mean, till he tries to murder you.
How far are you going?
Iowa.
Well, if it's okay with you, I think I'll just ride along a while. I play baseball.
He's got a mitt. Here we go.
What happened to your father?
He never made it as a ball player, so he tried to get his son to make it for him. So when I was 14, I started to refuse. I packed my things, said something awful, and left. After a while, I wanted to come home, but I didn't know how. Made it back to the funeral.
Yeah, I definitely think this is somehow relating to his relationship with his father. He's gonna reconnect with his dad in some way, like, after all of this.
This is Archie Graham.
Archie?
He's come to practice with the team.
Yeah, well, he's gonna be able to do a lot more than that.
What does that mean?
Wow, look at this. Amazing. They're gonna have a real game.
That shooter's Joe Jackson.
Of course it is.
I love this. This is amazing. Oh man, what a sight to see. All of your heroes. Woo!
Hey!
Come on.
Good thing for you we didn't throw the fastball, kid.
That wasn't a fastball? Jeez.
Yeah.
Nice. Save. Get it, boy. They're so cute. Oh.
You have a stack of bills to choke a pig, and come fall, you got no crop to sell. But I do have a deal to offer you that's going to allow you to stay on the land.
Daddy, you don't have to sell the farm.
Does she know something?
Karen, please, just
What does she know?
People will come
What people, sweetheart?
from all over. they'll just decide to take a vacation, see? So they'll drive up and want to pay us, like buying a ticket.
Interesting. I was thinking he's got to have more people play or something.
They'll arrive at your door, as innocent as children, longing for the past. We won't mind if you look around, you'll say. It's only $20 per person. They'll pass over the money without even thinking about it.
I love this.
This field, this game, is a part of our past, Ray. It reminds us of all that once was good, and it could be again. People will come, Ray. People will most definitely come.
Man, those hard times, you never know, but gotta believe, right? Everyone's telling him, gotta believe, even when it's tough. Man, it's intense. So many times you want to give up. This is crazy, but you just gotta stick with it, right? Gotta keep believing.
You build a baseball field in the middle of nowhere, and you sit here and you stare at nothing.
Not nothing.
And you turn your daughter into a damn space
Get your hands off
I'm trying to help you, damn it!
Oh my god! Oh no!
I don't know.
Is she breathing?
Should I get the car?
Can't cross, can he? This is his moment. Oh my gosh. Wow, that's so significant. Oh my god.
Hot dog. Stuck in her throat.
Thank you, Doc.
No, son. Thank you.
Oh my God, you can't go back. You can't go back, can you?
It's all right.
I'm sorry.
It's all right.
Yeah, he needed it. He found a new purpose. Sometimes life takes you on another road for a reason.
When did these ball players get here?
He finally sees. You gonna listen to them this time?
Do not sell this farm, Ray. You gotta keep this farm.
Thank you. Jeez, finally.
Hey, do you want to come with us?
Mm-hmm.
You mean it?
But where are
No,
you
not
going
you.
though?
Him.
What?
Him?
Come with you?
Out there.
What is out there?
Come and find out.
What is it, time for him to die?
No, wait. I have done everything I've been asked to do, and I haven't once asked what's in it for me.
I think you better stay here, Ray.
Why?
There's a reason.
There is something out there, Ray. And if I had the courage to go through with this, what a story it'll make. Shoeless Joe Jackson comes to Iowa.
Oh, yeah, let's do it. Yes. He's finally getting it right after 17 years. Wow. I love the writing in this movie. Everything's coming full circle.
I want a full description.
Take care of this family.
You be careful.
I'd be curious, but a little scared, to be honest. Like, what should I? Is it a portal? Am I gonna disappear? He's so cute.
What are you grinning at, you ghost?
If you build it, he will come.
God, it's my father.
Oh, wow.
I just wanted to thank you folks for putting up this field, letting us play here.
I'm Ray. My wife, Annie. This is my daughter, Karen. Karen, this is my...
Friend?
This is John.
Guess he can't spill the beans about him being his dad, can he?
Can I ask you something? Is this heaven?
It's Iowa.
I could have sworn it was heaven.
I bet ticket sales to Iowa like went through the roof after this movie. Iowa's just like heaven. So beautiful.
Hey, Dad? You want to have a catch?
Aww.
I'd like that.
Oh, yay. Getting his moment. Here are the people. They're coming. Oh, wow. Oh my gosh, lined up. Oh my gosh. Oh, wow. What a beautiful movie. Oh, I feel like everything came full circle as well. Kind of like the way that it was revealed, like with all the players and everything, it kind of reminded me a little bit of Midnight in Paris. Just the way that the main character just kind of found out about the baseball characters and them like revealing themselves to him and things like that. It just like kind of reminded me a little bit of how it was done in Midnight in Paris. But wow, oh man, I love his relationship with his wife, how she was so supportive of him. I love that, you know, even though they were going through these hardships, like they still stuck with it together. And I wish we saw a little bit more of people coming and watching the game and giving them the transaction and helping them out. Maybe seeing their farm like thriving at the end and everything. But we saw the cars trailing through, and that gives us the notion that they were right all along about these people coming, and their daughter hearing the voice and seeing the visions of the people coming and, you know, giving them money and things like that. And wow, I'm so surprised that I'd never even heard of this movie too. And I wish that I had a little bit more knowledge of baseball and things like that. Like, I don't really have the experience of playing ball with my dad or, you know, throwing, you know, balls and stuff like that with my family or anything, my siblings. So I feel like it would have been like a very nostalgic movie in that sense for me if I had gone through that experience. But it still was a beautiful film, very beautifully written, and just seeing all the characters and everything, and like seeing them happy, and like the main character, like, you know, following his passion and following what he believes and everything, and the brother finally understanding what was going on and saying, hey, I was wrong. Don't sell the farm. Like, you have to keep this farm because this is incredible. You know, people actually finally believing in what they're doing. And, you know, even through those hardships, it's like, it kind of makes me feel like anything is possible. Even though we may go through these hard times, stick with what you believe in, stick with your passion, and things will work out. If you do what you love, like, it's never really work. It's really just what you love to do. And with James Earl Jones' character as well, it's just, you know, all of those years of him doing what he was passionate about, and then people just tearing him down and telling him things like, you shouldn't be doing this, you're a terrible person. Like, obviously that's gonna bring you down, and that's gonna make you feel like maybe your life's work, maybe your passion was wrong, you know? But this movie makes you believe again. It makes you realize that what you're doing, if you want to do it, if you believe in it like enough, if you really just want to do it, then that is the right path. No matter what hardships you may go through because of that, in the end, it will be what you want it to be. And that's the most important. That's like one of the most important things in life in general. Life is way too short for us to be doing things that we don't want to do, and, you know, being around people we don't want to be around, and just doing that whole hamster wheel and everything. We've got to do things that we love. We've got to be passionate. We've got to be spontaneous, because at the end of the day, like, you might lose your opportunity and look back at those days back in the day when you had your freedom and you had the ability to do things that you loved and stuff like that. And you look back and you're like, what did I do with my life? So you got to just keep moving forward and keep going with what you love to do. And man, in the end, he finally got his ability to play ball with his dad and really like appreciate that time he has with him, because you never know when people can like leave your life, you know, in whatever way. So you've got to show your appreciation and your love for them. And yeah, that's what I got from this movie. And it was a beautiful, beautiful movie, and I'm so happy that John requested it. So thanks again, John Swan, my executive producer, for requesting this movie. And yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.